All right, guys, while promoting Captain America the Winter Soldier, actor Samuel L. Jackson was asked if he would have any involvement in the upcoming Incredibles 2, which Disney recently announced. Jackson said the following: "Every time I run into Brad Bird, he always tells me Frozone is going to be a part of whatever's going on. So I have to believe that. I guess they would be the Incredibles without Frozone, but I think Frozone would be a wonderful, wonderful addition to what's already there. I'm just looking forward to seeing what Jack turned into." John, would you like to see Frozone return for the Incredibles 2?
Yeah, Frozone wasn't just funny in and of himself, but he was a great counterbalance to everything else going on in the story, right? Because really what Frozone was Mr. Incredible's connection to his superhero past. You know, as he's going through all his adventures, he's in his now with his family and all that kind of stuff, dealing with the situations now. But his ongoing, you know, connection to his glory days was Frozone. And then whenever Frozone came in, he added shots of levity, and really, like, one of the most memorable scenes in the original Incredibles is when he's like, "Woman, where is my super suit?" You know, that is like one of the best, most memorable lines in that as well. And his powers are great, clearly an Iceman kind of stuff, but I thought he was really great in it, and I'm really excited. Number one, I'm already super pumped. We've been talking about them needing to do an Incredibles 2 for, like, ever since we started this show. But the fact that knowing that Brad Bird wants to bring Frozone back, extra cherry on top, I'm very happy to hear that. Amy Rose?
Yeah, we've literally been talking about this for like 2 years. It's outrageous. And now it's happening. I'm just like, wow, it feels so surreal. But yeah, I mean, he was kind of like the comedic relief. I mean, there were a lot of elements that just were super charming and great together. But I really love when there's consistency. I love when they bring back characters with the same voices. It actually makes us feel like we are revisiting this family that we love so much. So I'm really excited about that. And I think it's pretty adorable that he said, "I can't wait to see what Jack turned into."
Well, yeah, I mean, but at the end of the first Incredibles, right? That when Jack starts manifesting, it's like a little Matrix. Oh, he's the one.
Yeah.
You know, and we want to see where that goes.
But to hear Samuel L. have this little soft spot for Jack, it seems a little out of character, and I love it so much. And I'll see you tonight on the big screen again, Mr. Fury. Yes.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like, they made a mini Jack story when the Blu-ray came, the DVD came out of the Incredibles. They had the babysitter having to deal with Jack's weird morphing powers, and Sam Jackson's kind of almost letting us know how many years is the Incredibles 2 going to take place? Is he saying, what did Jack become? Is this going to be 10 or 15 years later?
Right.
Like, we don't know what the story is, and I got to say, I'm so excited the Incredibles 2. I was in London when I saw that news, and I literally jumped out of my bed. I was like, yes! Thank you! You know, finally! I thought I was going to be going to my grave without the Incredibles 2, Fantastic Four 11, no Incredibles 2, Jeff. You know?
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's like, can I please get an Incredibles 2 so we all win? So
you know what's funny / sad? Is at the same time that Alan Horn, the chairman of Disney, came out and made this announcement that they're finally doing Incredibles 2. In the same breath, he announced Cars 3. Wah, wah.
Yeah,
right.
Do you hear anybody talking about it? Does anybody care?
Well, Cars 2 wasn't nearly as good as the first. I loved Cars 1, but Cars 2 was okay.
See, and I liked Cars 1. To me, it was the weakest of the Pixar films of that era, at that time. And then Cars 2 was a step down. And then they announced Cars 3 with Incredibles 2, and all anybody talks about is Incredibles 2.
Well, if Cars 2 is the thing that has to sell the toys to make more Incredibles, and I say make Cars 9, 10, 11, just keep, planes 15 if you need to, just to be able to make
because a new Planes movie is coming. Planes Fire and Rescue.
11's your magic number
11,
today, huh?
Planes 11.
I like it.
I'm gonna see. I'll wait till Planes 11 comes out to see the other 10.
Okay.
So.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.